Tonight, we are talking about looking, feeling, and being at your best in times of quarantine and beyond. Live from the Burbs starts now. What did I? Greetings. Good evening and happy Friday to everyone in the listening universe.
Hello, everyone.
Tuning into the sound of my voice. It is us, the Mr. and Mrs. coming to you live on a Friday evening.
Yes.
Last week we celebrated our 1,000 follower milestone, and in the time since, we've gotten up to 1,700.
Yeah.
So math is not like my best subject, but that to me says things are accelerating, and that's saying that there's more of these wonderful people supporting, coming along with us on this journey, following us and enjoying what we're doing and enjoying our conversation. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We're just pleased to be able to share this with you. So we'll start with, how was your week?
Our week was pretty stressful. Homeschooling this week was not the most easygoing.
Some glitches in the homeschool.
Yes.
And the assistant principal / substitute teacher didn't help much.
Yeah. But we pulled through.
/ janitor. I'm also the janitor in the homeschool.
Yes, the janitor.
But it was, we are in the midst of birthday season. So we've had like some big birthdays. We had a son turn 19.
Turned 19 on Monday. Yes.
Guy. My mom turned 73.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Ma.
Blessing.
We got auntie, cousins, friends. It's OVO season.
Yes.
October's very own.
We love October birthdays.
Love our Libra people.
Yes, we do.
You know what? This quarantine thing, more so than just experiences, I feel like we learn new things all the time. There's always some new thing to deal with. What did you learn this week?
What did I learn this week? Wow, that's a good question. You starting off with something new this week?
I'm popping.
He's being extra this week, guys.
You see our visuals, you see our graphics, you see our promos.
To work social media even better, because the kids are doing this online thing, and these computers and laptops are really frustrating me. So to have patience for the technology that we are working with, that's what I've learned this week. How about you?
Excellent. I learned that I don't like everybody. Now, I operate my life like I teach my kids. Respect everyone. Treat everyone with respect. But it's not really necessary that you particularly have to like everybody. And, I like most people. I get along with most people. But there are just some, y'all probably know who you are. I don't like you. And that's okay. But what makes me really happy tonight is we have some guests that I do like. And they are waiting in the green room and ready to go live with us. Now, as I sit here in desperate need of a haircut, and in sweats again, I reflect on how 2020 has not been the most fashionable year for me. It has not been my most fresh dressed.
I can't believe that.
Best maintained.
In the beginning of quarantine.
I was killing at the beginning of quarantine, but I kind of fell off a little bit. So tonight we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about our personal appearance, our personal upkeep, our health and maintenance, keeping toned, tight, and in right frame while we're in quarantine, even though no one can see you a lot of the time.
Who's staying in shape? Who's eating right? What are you guys doing out there? We're going to talk about that tonight, and let's see what our guests are going to teach us about staying in shape, staying fit, staying beautiful inside and out.
And what a lineup of guests we have. So first we will bring on personal trainer, published author, director of the Southbridge Fitness Center in Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, are you in the house? Ms. Monifa Mayat. Monifa.
Hi.
There she is.
Welcome.
Hello
Thank you for being here.
to the cutest couple Just you guys are such a joy to watch, and I don't know. I was on mute
you.
and my camera was off, but I was just chuckling and just laughing at everything.
But you're here
well,
now.
yes, and I just want to say happy birthday to the family.
Thank
you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are also joined by the proprietor of Beat Diesel Workouts. This gentleman is a personal trainer, a meal planner, and a single guy. He told us to add that plug in there, ladies. So this gentleman you're about to see, he is on the market, Mr. Barry Lee. Barry, welcome to the program.
Hello, Barry.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you.
Good evening to you.
I did not know you actually was going to actually say that, but since you said it now, I guess it's too late. So
now you got to rep. Now you got to rep.
Well, this will be great for the girls out there. I'm taken, but the other girls out there, I'm telling you.
I was taking people, but this guy set a square here.
There you go.
And last but not least, we have independent beauty consultant for Mary Kay Cosmetics, the bold, the beautiful, and the fearless Felicia White. And she's family too. She's taking 2 berries, so it'll be easy. Felicia, welcome to the program.
Cool. No, I'm cool.
I'm messing with you. Felicia, are you there?
Oh, I think we lost her.
Uh-oh.
She might be frozen.
Well, Felicia will join us in pro. So first off, I want to give you guys a chance to introduce yourself to our viewing audience across several continents. Tell us a little bit about what you do. Monifa, we'll start with you.
Okay, great. So my name is Monifa Ma'at, and I am, as you said in your wonderful introduction, I am from Southbridge Fitness Center. My partner, without going much further, without mentioning my partner, Martin Otto, that everybody knows is the founder of Southbridge Fitness Center and international bodybuilding champion, Mr. Ghana. Founded Southbridge Fitness Center, and we met in 2017 through a Facebook friend. Ironically, thanks Facebook, who saw what I was doing.
Shout out to Facebook.
Who saw what I was doing in the Bronx and in Harlem, in my own community and neighborhood, doing boot camps based off of my book, Better Aerobics Fitness Flow, and also just based off of just various workouts that I customized for women that I knew that came to the gym. And I said, this would be good for them. And so, they put us together and the rest was history. So I am, we work together as partners at Southbridge Fitness Center. And we have been busy ever since the day after our gyms closed. We have a gym, 66 Frankfurt Street and also 3322 Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn. And so we have kept it busy, still working out and helping the family.
Excellent. What a talented group you have there. We had the pleasure of sitting in one of your presentations, and you guys have singing, dancing,
mother, everything.
Oh man.
Yes.
Mother was so insightful as well. She was very insightful.
It's all in the family.
So,
it's all in the family.
That's how we like to keep it. Master Diesel, Barry, tell us a little bit about what it is you do. And some of your clientele is here. tell us about what you do, sir.
Yeah. Again, like she said, thank you for the introduction. Yes, Mo, my name is Barry Lee, and as you said, I am the sole proprietor of my own personal workout routine, a personal trainer, and a dedicated, basically dietitian, but I consider it a meal planner. I've been on that journey probably for about over 20 years or so. I just never really took it that deep because I always took personal training and health and fitness as a personal thing. So I always did it as a more of a help than actually as a business. And a lot of people were telling me, it's like, what you're doing and what you're giving out, if you're good at something, never do it for free. So
I like that.
I kind of took people up on that. And I've heard that before. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should probably take that into consideration. So what I did, I started putting some things together, came up with a different plan, a different idea. And then I came up with, B Diesel workouts. And I do virtual workouts.
So we can see it. Hold it up. Hold up so we can see it. He's got the business card flashing in.
There we go.
Excellent.
Yes.
So
So I do personal
With
workouts, virtual
COVID,
workouts, and some in-home, and also some dietary needs as well.
excellent, excellent. So, with COVID quarantine, social distancing, changing our what used to be normal,
Yeah.
how do you each feel that 2020 has affected people's outlook about their physical appearance, about keeping themselves in shape and maintaining themselves in general? Monifa, I will start with you again.
Sure. So, like I said, it was rough, and Barry can definitely relate, I'm sure, to what I'm about to say. Literally, I think it was March 27th, I want to say, the 25th, when the announcement came that gyms were ixnay, had to close. It was surreal. But we knew that healthy lifestyle for us at Southbridge Fitness Center is all about a lifestyle. It's not just about losing weight and about fitting into that little black dress or that little blue pantsuit or whatever it is. It's really about family. Because the truth is, basically, especially we as people, all people, but particularly people of color, suffer disproportionately from every major chronic disease, every major disease. And so for us, we seek to use our fitness center as a community center, as a senior center, as a family hub where people, no matter if you are 19 or if you are 90, literally, you will feel at home at Southbridge Fitness Center. So it was difficult for us to tell many of our seniors that, hey, sorry, you can't come back anymore for your active agers class because we are closed indefinitely. So what we did was we opened a Zoom account. Now, I'd heard of Zoom because I had participated in various meetings and so forth in the past that other people gave me, but I didn't think about it for fitness. But we said, hey, why don't we just use the same meeting platform to do a group meet, a fitness class? And so long story short, one thing led to another. We started the day after they closed our gyms, and one by one, people began joining. At first they were resistant, but they began joining. And we were doing workouts with what people had in their homes: water bottles, cans. I don't know. One person said, "Can I use my Bible?" I said, "Of course." Is it big? Is it big? As big as mine? Big
Use the word.
So people, yes. And so, it just caught on. And so people found that the more they move, the more they sweat, it just really, people said it really helped them with not just sitting at home, watching the TV and getting depressed. And lastly, it increased their lung capacity, because we know that COVID does affect the pulmonary system, the lungs. So by them being able to breathe better, it increased their immunity. And they just, no one that we know so far that has been doing the classes, fortunately, has been affected. As far as I know.
That's a blessing.
That is a brilliant result. Now, Barry, before we get to you, we now have Felicia White, the bold, the beautiful, the fearless. Felicia, welcome to the program.
Welcome, Felicia. Can you hear us?
Felicia, are you having
Felicia, right? Is she gone? I think we had 2 technical difficulty drops.
All right, well, we're going to continue the conversation.
Uncle Murphy is in full
These are the
effect.
miracles of live television.
Yes. It is.
No worries whatsoever. I want to pick up on a couple of things that you mentioned there, Monifa. But first, I'd like to talk a little bit about your book, Bed Aerobics, Fitness Flow, Easy Bed Exercises for Body, Mind, and Spirit. The first thing I'm going to say is I love that title. And I think we love that title. As people with 9 kids, we Bed Aerobics. Now, before her husband says anything else inappropriate or silly, we're going to kick it over to you. What was the inspiration?
We will not let him do that. I told him.
Congratulations. Yes, congratulations. I just got mine too, not too long ago. So go, girl. I had to, fortunately, well, this is good that I should bring this up. Fortunately, the ring is not on because I lost weight. I just, I'm starting to lose weight
It
because I'm
happens.
doing the exercises from the book. And so I have to actually get the ring tightened.
All right.
So that's why I don't have it on now. And I didn't want to lose it in the shower. So I took it off yesterday. But let me just say thank you so much for bringing up my book really quick. If someone had told me that I would be writing a fitness book and about the bed.
We got you later.
Hello?
You don't have to hold it up. Don't worry. We got something for you later.
I'm sorry. I'm so used. Okay, sorry.
But you're good.
But if somebody would have told me that, I would have said, really? Because I've never really been, I mostly work behind the scenes. And it was my mother that said, I see how your body, your mind, your spirit has just transformed. You need to write about what you're doing, this little habit that you have of getting up in the morning and before your feet hit the floor, stretching. But it wasn't just stretching. It was a systematic form of stretching, of strengthening, of lifting. And it turned almost into like a choreographed exercise. Barry knows what I'm talking about. Almost like, and I could say yoga almost, but it's not yoga because I've had people that were yoga experts do my class and they said, yeah, no, this is not yoga. It's not, but that's the closest thing that I can think of that reminds people of it. And
good frame of reference.
Yes. And let me just say that it is to do with the Bible. If you look at the Bible, there are so many references to the bed. When Jesus told the lame man at the side of the road, get up your bed and walk. That was a command. That's like, let there be light. You know what I mean? And there was light. And he picked up his bed and he walked. Absolutely. What did your grandparents tell you? What did your mom tell you? You made your bed, honey, you gonna lie in it, right? So the bed is synonymous of the body. Seriously, it's kind of funny, but think about it. And there's so many references to the bed in the Bible. So many, in fact, that I put them. I'm sorry. That I put them in the book.
No.
And and so I said, look, the Lord sustains. I'm sorry.
I said my mom always told me to leave the house unless my bed was made.
We were checking to
see. That's right. And your mama was right.
That's right, Barry. That's right.
Because she Barry, you know about getting up, I'm sure, 5 a.m. in the morning and like working clients out. Like I'm sure, to be a fitness trainer, you gotta love getting up early in the morning. Discipline.
Not that early.
Okay. But
I'm with Barry. I'm not a morning person.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, right? And so I'll just say this really quick because I don't want to take up all the time, but I'll just say Psalms chapter 41, verse 3 says, the Lord sustains them on their sick bed and restores them from their bed of illness. And does what? Restores them from their bed of illness. And so this is what this exercise did for me because I didn't realize it. But in the morning, instead of thinking about, oh God, I got to go in and get that report. Oh, I have to do the laundry. I was thinking, victory is simple when I first seek the temple, as I was doing my exercises and using the affirmations as repetition. To new heights I'll rise through the renewal of my mind. Life without limits. Oh God, I have like 18 different affirmations, and I told myself when I start getting excited, like I forget the affirmations, but I'll just say I stretch myself beyond deep in. Yeah.
Hold that thought for just a minute. I think Felicia is live and moving now. Felicia,
I see.
Felicia, you here? Pink lady.
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome.
I moved. Well, thank you for having me. I was like,
Absolutely.
What is this happening? I never.
Now, while the connection is holding up, tell us a little bit about what you do. Tell us about the Pink Lady.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, I'm a independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay. I think you're kind of slowing up. Say that again.
Yeah, the connection is a little.
We
choppy.
didn't say anything. We didn't say anything. We're listening.
She got to change her connection on her phone. She has to go to a different one.
Oh.
And the only reason I'm saying that is I'm in IT, so I know when it's a delay like this, she has to change her connection.
Yes, you're an IT professional as well. Look at you.
Barry,
Dr.
so
Hughes
so look,
working too.
so look. The most time goes to the guess whose connection is working best. So we've heard a lot from Monica so far.
Does it work better on the
connection
computer,
was-
Barry? Does it work better on the computer than a phone?
Your phone actually has more speed and more capability because it pulls your energy and pulls the signals from like towers. Unless your computer is
Oh,
up to date and your browser's up to date, it could be just as fast. But if you want that instantaneous 2G type speed, your phone is probably the best because it's more updated
Use your phone.
and everything is so compact. It works
okay.
almost immediately. So
Okay, because
Excellent.
I'm on my
So-
computer.
so- Excellent. So Barry, how has 2020 affected your clients' outlook on their staying in shapeness? Are you getting more calls? How has it affected what you do for a living? Clearly, it's remote now, and you've mastered that. Just like, I think it's brilliant what people are doing with taking their businesses to an online format, to a Zoom delivery format, as Monifa was saying earlier. What have you been seeing as you're helping people get tight and toned and getting right?
all I know is like Monifa said, when 2020 hit, as far as the pandemic hit, it was like a ultimate shutdown for anybody that wanted to stay in shape and work out, and that's a gym rat or anything like that. So I was devastated.
Mhm.
I was devastated, and I was probably even damn near depressed. But I had to think. I had to think outside the box. So this is going to sound crazy. So when the gym started shutting down and I couldn't exercise normally, I would think about different ways to exercise without using the gym. So my motivation actually came from Rocky IV when he was out there training in the mountains, out there training with everything outside.
Oh, nice.
That's where my
Nice
motivation
reference.
came from. So in my head, I'm like, if he can do it, damn sure I'm going to do it. So before I can actually bring anybody else into it, I had to get myself on pace. Now I'm the type of person, I can go to the gym maybe 1 or 2 times a day, and I'm usually in there for an hour and a half a day, and I do maybe 5 or 6 days a week. So when the gym shut down, it's kind of like, God, you might as well take me now too, because now I ain't got nothing else to go for. Like this is pretty much it for me. So I would say probably for the first couple of days, I was confused. I was like, maybe it's just like for a day or so, maybe it's for like a weekend. But when it became a consistent thing, I was like, you know what? Now I got to devise a plan. So I ordered some cables from off the line. I used gym apparatuses like monkey bars outside. I took logs and stuff for like my legs and pull-ups and push-ups and squats, and I'm pulling stuff. Like I'm finding every different type of way to exercise every different muscle as old school and archaic as I possibly can to try to stay in shape. Once I started developing some type of routine and regimen within myself, I'll be honest with you, I felt healthier because I started running more. And I don't normally run that much, but I started running more. I started using outside elements. I started refreshing my brain, started refreshing my body. My eating habits were always good. They just became tighter because I started working from home. So now it's like I'm on a system that is like so ridiculously regimented and routine to where the normal person will get sick of it. And my water intake increased, my mental capacity, my spirituality, all that stuff just kind of went up once I got in my mind that this is what our new norm is going to be. So the inspiration came to actually activate what I already had before, activate my B Diesel workouts, where I can actually start bringing people in. And like Monifa said, getting involved with Zoom. I do Zoom all the time with my job, so it was like it's nothing for me to get it for me. Or I can do FaceTime, I can do whatever that you have that has an audio and has a video. And before I actually got, other people involved, I used to have groups with people earlier on. It was still kind of early in the process, but I didn't really have it all together as far as like the actual plan and business, but it was kind of like in the early stages. So what I did was like they came in, they did their workouts, whatnot, and then they felt as though, they plateaued, they were good, they were done. So they moved on. Cool. I wouldn't say I was devastated, but I just kind of came at like a stopping block. So I had to find a figure ways around that. So now, I had to add more elements to it. I had to dig deeper into my brain. I had to figure out different ideas. I couldn't let that stop me. So now I started building it up. So now I have a different system, a different routine, a different regimen. It's a little slow, right now. I had took a hiatus for a minute, just for like maybe a week or two. I had to get some personal stuff taken care of for myself, but that's actually on the rise of being handled and taken care of, and I should be fully reactivated probably within the first week of November. And I'm looking forward to taking it off the ground, and sky's the limit. So, but yes,
Excellent.
2020
This
has been good.
is actually my personal trainer. So I look forward to getting back to him kicking my butt.
And I want to thank you personally, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Absolutely.
That is fantastic. Barry, that is very inspirational, you know, and to be able to be so connected to just like regimen and going to the gym and all of a sudden it's gone. A lot of people can't deal with that, would not have been able to handle that.
I'm a type of personality.
Hey, oh yes. No, I totally get it. I totally get it. As a, what can I say I am? I'm type A sometimes, but I try to be a little, I think some people would say I'm type A. I think they would say.
Let me ask you a question. Are you a Taurus?
Oh, who?
Are you a Taurus?
A Taurus? No, I'm actually not. Oh gosh, do I dare say? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? I'm a Virgo.
Thank God.
Oh, Ivy. Ivy is clapping. Ivy, are you a Virgo?
I am an Aries.
Oh, you're an Aries. Okay, my brother's an Aries. Aries is a good, very headstrong leader.
Yes.
Sitting next
because if you were Taurus, this is over.
Oh.
He is so telling the truth.
Well, wait a minute now. Taurus are you a Taurus?
I'm a Pisces.
No.
Oh,
Pisces.
Okay, water sign. Okay, very creative.
Yes.
Very creative.
Very
spiritual. Very spiritual.
Yes. Very
passionate,
emotional,
very intense.
Yes.
Very focused, very dreamy, but also reality based. Yes.
That's great. So Mr. and Mrs. Yeah. No, sorry, you're the interviewers. Go ahead.
But sitting next to my Leo man here, who loves to do what he does, right? Yeah. So two very strong personalities. Very strong personalities.
I want to pick up on a point you both kind of touched on. Monifa, how important is that regimen, the discipline of just going through the process of working on oneself to one's outlook and ability to progress? You're going to try to bring
this.
We're going to try to push back in, but you go to answer the question while we.
She's moving.
Okay.
Alicia.
I think I heard the question. You were breaking up a little bit, but I think the question was how do you hold.
Ask it again.
The question, you're good, Felicia. Give us a second. The question is, how important is the routine? It's almost like, getting up at 5, doing or whatever hour, just going through the paces of doing something, that mental discipline. How important is that to moving a person in terms of
it's not always easy, but it's very important. I think that in a nutshell, it's all about figuring out what is your why. Why are you doing it? Because if it was just, to be honest, just about me, or just about, I'm sure I speak for my partner, Otto, if it was just about us just asking ourselves, okay, do I feel like doing this? There's sometimes, many times, no, sometimes that you would say, no, I want to stay in bed. I just want to, I want to just relax and be, because the truth is, everybody is not a trainer. To do this work is very difficult. You have to be dedicated. You have to love what you do. You have to have a higher purpose about what you're doing. You have to love people, and you have to be a healer. And when you have that sense of responsibility, it makes you do things that you never thought you would do. In a nutshell, that's the only way I can answer.
Excellent. Felicia, Felicia, thank you for.
Hi, how y'all doing?
It's good to see you on and that you're here. Tell us a little bit about your practice, your business, what you do. Catch us up. Independent beauty consultant.
Cut the speaker up real quickly. All right. Well, thank you again. The technical problems were real tonight. But I was gonna say earlier that I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant, independent business owner with Mary Kay. So pretty much I'm in business not by myself, but for my family. I do a lot of things where I'm able to work from home. During the pandemic, everything went online and we had to pivot as a business. And the beauty of it was that I have a company behind, all of the major decisions as far as making it better for me to do what I do. And so a lot of the things that we offer are online. I offer beauty experiences online. Tonight we had something where we were celebrating the men, introducing them to our products and things like that. So I always try to invite people. So it's like connecting people with our products and also gathering people, having them host different experiences with their family and friends. So it's allowing others to create community, which is a big thing, especially now during the pandemic where we're not able to see each other. We're not able to hug each other, go to church, none of the things that we used to doing before. So we're connecting online and we introduce them to our products. But through these products, we are helping people start businesses as well. So there's like a lot of things that I do, but those are the two main things: connecting people with our products as well as helping them start their own business.
That's excellent. So how has the beauty business been in times where we don't have as many cocktail parties to go to? Monifa mentioned the little black cocktail dress. I miss my suit and my blazers and my little spiffy man out. How are people connecting with beauty products in a time when we don't go anywhere?
Well, to be honest, that's a good one. But honestly, the business has been growing. I mean, exponentially. People like to feel good. So that's the first thing they turn to is beauty products. We have mothers at home like myself teaching online, trying to get our kids motivated to learn online. And you need something to give you a boost. Like, I don't know what it is about, beauty products, but it makes you feel good. It helps you deal with your day. So people been gravitating to that. I had to start, a postal service at my home, like to ship items out. So it's been actually a blessing, helping others get the products that they need. We have a lot of stores out of business. So it's been a good positioning for Mary Kay as far as being able to provide these things online. And we have a lot of tools like apps where you don't even have to like touch the person or anything like that. Prior to that, we used to meet at their homes or they'll come to our office. But now, with the pandemic, everything is online and we're able to do that. I can send products like samples to people in the mail and they'll get it. And then we'll have our experience. Like Ivy, she ordered some things recently and the whole family, just went and tried the products. I walked them through it and they had a great time and it felt good, to see them enjoy the products. So that's like something I get a kick out of, enriching others' lives. That's what we're all about.
Excellent. I want to turn the conversation to you for a moment because you partake of some of the services of these folks.
I do.
You do a phenomenal job of keeping yourself looking glamorous. You make me and my sweats in need of a haircut. Next to
he wants to have a nice night, guys.
You know what, Ivy and Felicia, this has been, us ladies will find a way to make ourselves glamorous and to get our products. Okay. We have to give to the fellas. I know this has been really hard on you with your barbers not being in commission. And, Otto grew his hair out to an afro and he's used to wear like a Caesar.
Morgan Freeman.
I can
Tim
only
Morgan.
imagine.
Like a low taper.
You gotta get used to that. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Yes. Penny Fine, oh,
Yeah.
good.
yeah. So it's been rough.
Still look good, guys. You guys.
It
still
has.
look
It
good.
has.
It's
Yeah.
also beautiful.
Yeah.
My
Natural's
husband and my
also
son, I'm like, go get a haircut. But
They don't
you know,
want to go. They don't want to go.
What has
Nope.
been your outlook? What has been your outlook?
But you know what? I actually have a question
So
for Felicia,
magnificent.
if I may.
sure, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I?
They're over there saying sweet nothings.
Oh, okay. Well, you actually have a question for Felicia.
That's totally fine.
What are you finding that people are gravitating more toward in terms of your products? I'm just curious. See, we do, Barry and I do health and fitness. But you know, that's for, you know, like the outside of the body as well. But I'm just curious in terms of beauty products. What are people into?
Blue
They're
magic.
into like their skincare. They want to get their appearance together.
Okay, the
They
skincare.
wanna- and then we have body care products.
the health of the
spa. You can create like a spa experience at home. I mean, we have pretty much anything you can have at home that you would probably go to a spa, like mask. A lot of masks been bought. Skincare, mainly skincare. I noticed like a rise in my skincare products.
Okay.
People want that time
Felicia,
now that
are
they're,
people kind
you know,
of
working
taking
on
it
their
back
skin.
to?
Huh?
Are people taking it back down to the essence of the skin? So instead of the covering, the makeup, are people taking it back to getting their skin in
Yes,
condition
and I encourage
before
that.
they
I
put
encourage.
on all of the-
I say
Okay.
my saying is your makeup game can't be a 10 when your skincare game is a level 2. So getting your skin together, your makeup is going to automatically look better. So it's definitely not about covering up what you know, trying to get rid of. We have products to help you with that, so you don't have to cover up with makeup. I encourage like just get your skin together, and then you can bring out any, you know, you can accentuate your eyes, your lips, you know, mascara. You don't have to do a lot, you know, you don't have to do so much. But
Absolutely.
but yeah,
Absolutely.
so that's to answer your question, Monifa. I hope I answered it.
Very much so.
I would
Excellent.
like
Because
to
it's very
ask
important to
Monifa
take care of the
and
skin.
Barry to ask-
That's the largest organ we have on our body is
And
our
Barry,
skin.
That's right.
people- Yes, it is. For people watching, how would they start to get in shape? So many people are afraid to just start. So I would like to give you guys an opportunity to
We
just
should start
ask
with
for
Barry.
people watching, what do they need to do to just, hey, I don't want to start working out just yet, but what can I do
Mental,
to just
yeah.
get
It
off the
starts
couch?
up here.
Barry,
First, it
we'll
starts
start
up
with
here.
you. And also, okay.
No, go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
in the thought, the trainer thought.
Oh, your thoughts? Okay. So Barry said first it starts with,
What would you
yeah.
Yeah, it start, well, first it's going to come out of here because they're going to say, I need to get in shape. I need to get in shape. So it's going to come out of here. So this, and this has to be in a line.
That's it.
If all three of these are not connected, it's not going to be effective because they're going to be like, they're going to say, I need to get in shape. I need to get in shape. And their mind's going to be like, well, and their heart's going to be like, we're not doing this. So it's not going to work. So if you get your mind, you get your mouth, and you get your heart into it, guess what? It's going to be full steam ahead.
It's definitely mind, body, spirit. I agree with that. Everything has to be in alignment. I would say also nutrition is probably 80% of it, 75 to 80%. And the fitness is the 20%. Barry mentioned it earlier that he started drinking more water. Start with water. Drink more water because the more water you drink, the better you'll feel. You'll sweat, and it cleanses the system. So and it increases your energy level. Believe it or not. To exercise, a lot of times people don't want to exercise because they're feeling sluggish. Well, you know, change your fuel. I don't know a lot about cars, but I tell you, some cars you can't use diesel fuel, right? You got to use a fuel.
I'm gonna use that.
That it needs. So if you change your fuel, you'll change how far you can go.
I'm gonna copy this. Don't sue me because I'm gonna copy this.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
So we have a special surprise lined up. But Barry, I got a quick question for you. So
yes,
in a time when we are doing so much of what we're doing right now, we're Zooming, we're on screens. kids are doing distance learning. Are people skipping leg day?
Yes,
People
Are
skipping
they
leg
skipping
day.
leg
yes.
day?
You
Oh,
should
leg
not,
day.
Because
you should not skip leg day.
Yeah,
You
if
should
you
not
from here
skip
up
leg
on
day.
camera, why do you need to work on your legs, right?
Well, you got to keep everything
Don't
balanced. Like
skip
you got
it.
your upper body. Now, see, I'm at fault for that too because I've had leg injuries, but I still do leg day. So, and I do leg day more than once a week.
Okay.
So, as much activity I put in my upper body, I definitely put that much into my core and into my legs because your core is a transmission of your body that helps you pivot, helps you move. Your legs is going to keep you standing upright. It's going to keep you sturdy and keep you looking, keep you not toppling over and whatnot, trying to keep your balance and whatnot. Leg day is skipped a lot. It's because those are the major muscles that hurt the most because you got two legs. Those are the largest muscles in your body. But guess what? They are the easiest ones to actually train up. We just don't want to push them because they hurt the most. And a lot of people don't pay attention to that because everybody wants to, guys want the big chest, the big arms, the shoulders, and the females want the nice glutes and the hamstrings and a nice back and all that kind of stuff. You got to do the whole entire body. And it
Right.
starts with your legs and your core. Starts with that.
And, amen. I'm gonna
People
second
skipping
that
leg,
because
people skip the leg day and running their mouth.
Mhm. and the legs is the lower part of the body, the core. So, the core is the abs, it's the legs, it's the glutes, it's all of that. All of that is your center of gravity.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
All of that. Now on that note, we got a quick little promo piece. We're gonna take a second, a pause for the cause, and check out this clip.
Let the dancing begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in 1910. Back in 1910. Back in 1910.
I like that.
And that's why I was saying earlier, you didn't need
Worthy.
we got you.
We got
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so
That's
much.
awesome. That was nice.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
So
guys.
we got a little music in it. We got it. So Felicia, during this quarantine
Yes.
season, what music are people wanting to beautify to? What are you listening to in quarantine? What do people want to? What's some good beauty music to stimulate?
Oh, I listen to a lot of my
minds and
old
skin
school
and follicles
music.
of all-
I mean, I have to start off. Well, for me
Okay.
personally,
Makes you feel
I
good.
like to start off with my day with praise and worship. That's just to help me get myself
Amen.
centered for it. I just gotta get into that. It just get me, get my spirit right. And then when I want to just go back to the old school, I just go play some Mary J. Blige, some. I just love my hip hop. My old school hip hop. The '90s. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just remember those times. I just have to go back. I don't know about these days.
disrespect
Today
to
I
Baby
can't play
and
that
Baby
music.
and all of
out. I can't do all of the music that's out there now. It's kind of like inappropriate.
Very, very true.
Monifa, how about
No,
you?
I definitely
What are you
agree.
into?
I
Working out too.
always start with praise and worship 99.5% of the time. Brooklyn Tabernacle, Yolanda Adams, Marvin Sapp,
Yes,
all
a lot of
the great.
girl.
Yes, CC, for sure. And that's most of the music these days that I listen to. Every now and then, like the radio will find its way to BLS and to 98.7. And, of course, all the old school, we know all the songs, but praise and worship is what feeds my soul.
Excellent.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't start my day with prayer.
What do
I'm
you
not against it. I just don't start it with that. If I'm working out, if I'm exercising, I
me
make my
either, sir. I'm glad
headphones in.
there's two of us heathens in here.
Right.
Got your
If
headphones on. What you rocking out?
I'm working out and I'm listening for me, I'm listening to the Rocky training montage from Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm listening to the Superman intro from all those movies. I'm listening to the Avengers beat. I'm listening
I
to
love that
90s
one.
rap. I'm listening to stuff that's going to get me amped, that's going to get me pumped, that's going to get my blood pumping. So
Man.
a lot of that stuff, I can play it over and over in my head. I don't know
This
what
is
it
hype
is
music.
about the Superman intro. I don't know what it is about the Rocky theme or whatever it is, but to me, that just it keeps me going. It keeps me going.
Amen.
Design for-
Amen.
design for-
I'm gonna try to
Very
incorporate
good,
that.
So-
very good.
Yeah, I mean, it's all you
So-
know. It's from the Lord. If it gets you in a positive mindset and it helps you do the things that you do, then God bless you. More power to you. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
I've got one more question for our guests. Well, babe, did you have any closing thoughts? So one tip, if you could give one tip to people who may be looking to get on that path to better fitness, self-care, or just looking after themselves better, what would that be? And we'll start with Felicia.
I'd definitely say carve out some time for yourself. You can't give what you don't have. So you have to give yourself care. You have to take time out. As I know, as mothers, wives, we want to do everything for everybody. And, you know, at some point you have to give what you give to everyone else. So start early. I say get up an hour early. That buy you some time. I get up before my family get up. So by the time they start getting up, needing and wanting things, I'm already gave myself what I needed. So that's the way to go. Get up a half hour early. If you don't have an hour, get up a half hour early. Do something for yourself. You know, take care of your spirit, your mind, your body, everything. Just give yourself time. You'll be happier.
Excellent. B
Good
Diesel.
advice.
B
Good
D-
advice. Good advice.
B Diesel.
And
Barry.
Don't do it just for you want to go to Miami and look good in a bathing suit. Don't do it because you want to fit into a wedding dress. Don't do it because a high school reunion is coming up, or you want to show off to your girlfriends or guy friends. Like, it's a mental thing. It's a body transformation. It's a process. So anything good, I've always told anything that you want that's good is going to take time for it to develop. So usually things that are fast aren't good. Like fast food is not good. Fast food, fast women, fast cars, fast money. They always say it's not good, right? So home cooking, slow cooking, usually is pretty good for you. So getting the body in shape, getting it trained, getting your mind right, getting your body right, 24 hours a day. Take at least one of those days for yourself, one of those hours for yourself to get your body right. Because if you get your body right, your mind falls into place, your spirit falls into place, and everything around you will all just come together and all connect. It's not an overnight process where you go into the gym for 1 hour and it's like, oh, I'm in shape now. It don't work like that. Trust me, if it did, I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be doing it, but it's not that easy.
I know
It's
that.
a grueling process. It's a part of your day. You go up and go to work 8 hours a day. Why can't you shave out 1 hour to exercise? At least for your own mental. It ain't got to be lifting weights. Get your mind right. Get your body right. Get your spirit right. Get your health right. Get your internal.
Get the money right too.
yeah.
You know? But yeah, it's a grueling
She going for
process,
that pink Cadillac. You get the money right.
but it's beneficial. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker.
Barry just
Black
took away all my
people.
reasons for working out, so I guess I'm not doing it. But Monifa,
Oh, okay. He was gonna say one other thing. You said, "Here's the thing."
Here's the kicker. Black people are the only people I've known thus far that can be 70, 80, 90 years old and still look like they're 40 and 50 years old. And it's because of how they take care of themselves, and it's their genetic. So just imagine if we eat fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, plenty of water, exercise, not abusing ourselves and taking better care of ourselves mentally and physically, you can be 70, 80, 90 years old and still look like you're in your youth. Who would not want to regain that? I do. I'm trying to do that. I want everybody else to do that as well.
Amen.
How many people have you seen like 30, 40 years old that look like about 70 or 80? We all see them. We probably work with some of them. They don't take care of themselves. But how many black people you see like 70, 80? Angela Bassett, Cicely Tyson, all of them women, they're in their high 60, 70, 80. They look fantastic.
Cicely Tyson.
Cicely Tyson is actually in her. What, she 80?
Yeah, 90. So she's 90.
Oh, she is.
She's looking good too.
Yes.
And the aunties. And the aunties, Patty LaBelle and
Annie LaBelle,
Patty
yeah.
LaBelle.
High 70s, high 80s.
Black
They all
don't
look-
crack. Black don't crack.
Yeah.
Real good.
Don't crack. It don't crack.
Don't.
Black don't
So
crack.
Monifa,
Yeah.
Monifa, bring us home.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it just because it reminds me of the workshop that we did today. And I would just say 5 minutes. If you could just dedicate yourself to 5 minutes a day, start there. I mean, this is if you are accustomed to not really engaging in any form of exercise and you've been turned off by the whole thing. Take 5 minutes and say, I'm gonna do 5 exercises in 5 minutes, 1 minute each. So whether it's jumping jacks, if you can't jumping jacks, step jacks, with 1 foot to the left, 1 foot to the right, and do that. Or, sitting in a chair, do some chair exercises, lift your leg, and guaranteed 100%. And, you all know this, Barry, you know that 5 minutes will turn into 10 minutes, will turn into 15 minutes if you do it consistently. So, yeah, that's right. And do it during the commercials. Do it during the commercials. I call it commercial exercise.
True.
Commercials are like, 8 minutes anyway? In a half an hour show, you have 8 minutes of commercial. Work out during the commercial break. You got your 8 minutes there. That's what I would do.
Very true.
Yeah,
I want to thank you guys all for being on this episode. It was
a 1 hour show.
Okay.
So you got 16 minutes. So
yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
But I want to use these last few minutes to give you guys a thank you for being on the show. And I want to give you guys, we never give our guests an opportunity to ask us any questions, and we always leave ourselves open. So is there anything you guys would like to ask either one of us, since you guys are just meeting us, and some of you know us, but some of you guys are just meeting us. Well, at least both of us together. Sure, Barry, look what you got for us.
The broadband that you guys have as far as what you're have you guys thought about taking it on a bigger scale?
What do you mean bigger scale? We're on YouTube and Instagram TV and now Facebook.
So here's my perspective, Barry.
Answer my question.
We turned on the camera like a month ago. We turned on the camera a month ago. We had no idea what we were in store for. She had an aspiration. I had some inclinations based on some things I do for work, and she said she wanted to do it. So I went. She jumped out the window. I went with her. And here we are.
I love it.
1,700 followers later.
I love it.
Take it to new places.
He trusted what I thought, and he went with me, and that is what you call a partnership.
Trust your wife. Find the right one. Make sure she's not a tourist.
No, don't tell him that.
I'm playing.
No. Anybody else?
My best friend is a tourist.
Yeah. When did you come up with the name? Because I really like it. The Burbs. I love it.
Live from the
because well, anyway, my girlfriend told me don't say what I'm about to say, so I'm gonna stay out of politics. But anyway, yes,
no, you can go there.
It's great to see you in Burbs.
Right.
Felicia, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Right, Monique. You right.
Okay.
I know.
Anyway, I love the name. I love the name, The Burbs. I was just curious as to how you
there's
came up
some
with the name.
serendipity and some randomness to it. The first time we turned on the camera and just went live on Facebook, we were trying to find something to call it, and I said, "Oh, it's us live from where we are. We're in the Burbs." Now, there's more to unpack there in terms of our journey as
how we got
as Black people, right? And don't get it forgotten. The place where I come from is still in me, but because I wanted different possibilities and options for my children, we are in a different place, and they're growing up in a different environment. Yeah, this is where I am, and this is where I am representing from. This is not the totality of it. People are complicated.
Yeah.
Don't let the don't let the zip code fool you. Don't let
Yeah. Listen, I'm sure that you all can relate. Just for me personally, my life has taken. I'm very familiar with Good Times, and I'm also, I grew up Good Times, and I grew up Cosby Show. So if you can put those two together,
can't forget the Jeffersons.
That's right, the Jeffersons. Only thing, the Jeffersons. But that's
bad times. You made Good Times the show.
Yeah.
You gotta start with
the intro to Jefferson. If you missed the intro, you missed the whole show.
Yeah, that's it. Jefferson. The Jeffersons. Don't forget Weezy
over here.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I love how you flip the script there. Felicia, do you have anything to ask us? We're family. So she's like, get in the business, cuz. Get all up in the business. Come on.
I can't hear you.
Are you?
That's hilarious.
Uh-oh. We're having technical difficulties again.
Typical.
You know, it's probably better when your family can't ask you questions.
We can't hear you, Felicia. You're going out
Felicia,
again, my
so-
dear.
I want to echo the missus' sentiments and say thank you to you guys. This is like one of the best episodes we have ever had. This is one of the most energetic groups of people, and we appreciate it. We're gonna rock out on that little commercial.
I was gonna ask
we'll
about
see you guys in the green
what something like Barry was asking you.
What were you asking?
I think I was like seeing y'all growing and everything online. So do y'all like, I guess, to take the question a little further, or to ask what Barry had asked, like your topics and everything.
Where do we come up with the topics, you said? Are you asking where do we come up with the topics? Is that what you said?
You might have to chat us in the chat so we can see.
Oh man.
Okay.
Felicia, your connection is really bad.
We're gonna assume that the question was, where do we get our topics? Please address that.
We do brainstorming. We actually have meetings with one another, and that's also quality time for us as well, and away from the children. And that's how we brainstorm different topics. And as we're figuring out what this platform is going to be for, we decided we wanted to do more promoting for individuals and their small businesses.
Yes.
And definitely getting information out to everyone at this time. Everyone's watching, so if you want to watch, let's get some information in the process. Maybe something you can use. And help you out.
We have
just gonna ask what some of
people
the upcoming topics you
what some
think y'all want to do, or
we have some ideas.
No.
We want to.
What's some of the things that y'all gonna do? Like, what's some of the things y'all have upcoming?
Okay, I think we got you, Felicia. Basically, we want to talk about a lot of ways that people are keeping certain things going or inventing new levels of themselves in this crazy year of 2020, right? So we're planning on talking to we got you. We want to have some DJs on. The rise of online.
You guys have seen all those DJs getting on live and making those music and keeping us moving, whether it's spiritual and R&B, a little bit of everything. We want to talk to this a little bit of different.
We want to talk to people who are creatives and find out how.
Like what's some of your upcoming topics?
Issues that are relevant to.
Yes.
We want to do an episode on single people. We might bring Barry back on for that.
Yeah, we're doing a single show.
Stay tuned and keep the love going and keep the energy coming and keep the suggestions coming, because we love to hear from you guys. We're gonna close out on the clip again, and we'll see you guys in the green room, and we'll catch the rest of you on the flip.
Take care.
Burbs out.
Let the dancing begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in 1910.
Yeah.
Let the dancing begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in 1910.
Yeah.
Back in 1910.
Yeah.
Back in 1910.
I've been live.